Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show. Today, we are going to be opening a box, and holding a box, and opening another box.
Tonight we're going to show off the Archon Studios Rampart Terrain City Defenders box set of 30, it's 30 miniatures for use with just about any sci-fi game. They kind of look like they're meant for Warhammer 40K or Kill Team or something like that. But there's some interesting pieces in the set, and we're going to start off with what are called, believe it or not, Jack, you'll get a kick out of this. I think they're called the Ubermen. Yep, the Ubermen squad. Want to bring those big fat boys out? Let's see what they.
I will get a kick out of that.
This guy's actually used. They all have like these massive double-barreled shotguns, but he's using like some sort of submarine hatch for a shield. This one's got some sort of barricade for a shield, and I don't know what this guy's using. Part of a generator, and he's also in the middle of reloading his double-barreled shotgun, which is kind of a neat little pose. But they're kind of cool, but they're kind of basically they're ogre in my opinion from, like I said, Warhammer 40K or something like that. But they didn't want to get in trouble, or maybe you could use them in other games. Like I said, they're pretty impressive, as you'll see when we put them next to the next miniatures in the box set, which are the Psychic Covenant. Again, most of these come in 3s, although some actually come in 6s. And these are, this is a trio of Psychic, basically Psychers again from 40K or whatever. You could probably get away with using these in Starfinder or something like that, but they're kind of cool. I would have liked to have seen them have some actual other weapons, like blaster pistols in holsters or something like that, just in case. I mean, but I liked them. They were a little fiddly, but fortunately I didn't break any of the staves. I kind of actually like this pose a lot. This is kind of a cool, back demon sort of pose. And then next in the squad is the heavy weapons team. I think it's the heavy weapons team. Yeah. The Goliath heavy weapon team. You've got a mortar, a missile launcher, and either a las cannon or an auto cannon. They've got really cool little mobile weapon platforms and a remote control device.
Bruh.
Did you just break it? The glue? Okay.
There was literally no connection. I just kind of grabbed it and it popped off.
I'll fix that later.
There was a tiny bit of resistance, but not much.
Must not have put enough glue on it. But they were a lot of fun. A lot of pieces to assemble them. Probably more than was really necessary, but that's just my opinion. I get it. They look better when there's lots of little pieces, and you get an overall better model when you can do that. But believe it or not, these little shields right here are being held on by the most tiny little connection point. Imagine the head of a pin. That's all that's holding them on, is a little part of the plastic behind the shield, and then they just connect to that the tiniest connection you can imagine for something this big. And I'm not sure what the next ones are. Oh, those are the marksmen.
Okay.
Yeah, I can just tell by the rifle. Yeah, I can just tell by the rifles that they're the marksmen. And this is a squad of 6 female marksmen. Some of the poses are rather dynamic, like this one. I hate it when they put them on a one-footed pose, and then you have to basically wait for the glue to dry. And since you're using model glue, it takes a little bit of a time period to glue. It would have been better if they actually put like a peg and a hole connection point, so I could have just glued it in and left it there, and went about my business. But fun miniatures to assemble, but you know the 1 foot pose is just come on, guys. Next time, just give me a hole, you know, right?
Yes.
Because I mean, it took 5-10 minutes of holding it and trying to balance it before the glue would dry. And then the next, oops, we forgot one.
No, we did.
This one's actually probably my favorite. You get the kneeling sniper position.
Because it was the easiest to glue together.
Possibly.
Yes. There's no denying that was the reason why.
And then this unit is possibly my favorite unit of the box set. It's the Riders of the Storm. Cue the Jim Morrison.
I'd probably say they're my favorite, aside from, like...
The Ubermen.
Yes.
How did I guess? Because they're ogres?
No.
You want to paint them green?
I need some clay for that.
But, basically Rough Riders of the days of old with the, electro stun lance or something like that. It's kind of, like a man catcher type of weapon, but it's really kind of... it doesn't make any sense why they would literally be armed with something like that going up into this kind of a, warfare situation.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, they should have some sort of, blaster rifle or something, or a machine gun, something that's not going to scare the horses. But I wanted to show this picture. Do those horses look partially cybernetic to you? Like bionic?
Well,
Look at
what else would those be? I thought they were entirely just robots.
Yeah, these could entirely be robotic horses, but then why paint them like real horses?
Yes.
I was actually thinking of painting them silver just to make them, fully robo horses. And then I think these are... you have to pull some out before I can actually tell you what they are. Just don't try to grab them all at once. These are the Stormtroopers. Again, mostly females, but very Nazi uniforms. I mean, the helmet and the gas mask, that's... What do you think? Is that...
Epic.
They're clearly German helmets, Not the World War One, Kaiser helmets, but still.
I don't think... Never mind.
And I like this one because it's got the good old-fashioned grenade-throwing pose. And I every chance I got with these, they have some alternate weapons. I went with the alternate weapon instead of making them uniform, with the basic rifle. Whether it's a las gun or something like that, I don't know. And I really like this one. She's firing the pistol, but got the auto rifle, held up. She must have run out of ammo or something. It's kind of goofy, but it's kind of a cool pose. And then last but not least, we have the Commandos. These are honestly my least favorite. You could feel
Same here. I mean, yes.
Yeah, they're just, women with mohawks and oversized weapons and, I'm just not buying it. Sorry, Archon Studios, but I know what you were going for, but I just not my favorite miniatures that I've ever assembled. This one just, I think it...
I think I remember you not liking putting that thing together.
Yeah, I think
I don't
something
remember how it was
happened
there.
along the way. I don't know, but that pose just doesn't look right. But since it stands up, I'm going to go with it and, stick with it. But, for most of you out there, you'll probably get some good use out of them. And I will paint them up and put them back in the box and wait for
You
a
will
time
definitely
to...
paint those.
And
because I won't.
But eventually, we'll get around to
I'm
it.
gonna try to paint some of these.
Well, you can grab whichever.
I know which ones I would paint.
These are going to be fun.
Yes.
I really like these Goliath weapons. And I actually have a whole nother box of these somewhere, I believe, that I picked up later after the fact. But they'll probably stay in the box for a good long time until I really absolutely need them. Who knows? We may end up giving them away when we do our next giveaway, but in the meantime, they're going to stay in the box until I actually paint these and put them on a gaming table. I'm not sure what game I would use them in because I don't really play 40K or Kill Team, even though I have a bunch of it. I just not a big fan. Now, before we go, we did receive this package from our good friend Grim.
Give me the knife.
I have no idea what's.
You know exactly what's in it. You already told me that you know.
No.
You didn't tell me what's in it. You told me that you know.
I know one thing that's in it because Grim had to explain to us because it's for the little guy.
You mean to you? I have no idea.
Yeah, it's specifically for him. Something Grim thought that he would make use of. Has absolutely nothing to do with gaming or miniatures. It's actually something to do with his time in JROTC. Hopefully this will make his standing at attention a little bit more comfortable and easier to tolerate. These are Italian officers' socks made for when you stand at attention for long periods of time. And
that's interesting.
And there's another pair in there. And from what I hear, these weren't cheap, but they should help with keeping you from locking up your legs and muscle cramps and everything, that sort of thing.
I imagine you told them about what happened.
No, actually, I totally didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, don't. Well, maybe later, not here.
Okay. Apparently, we got. Oh, what the heck is this? Wow, how did he know? 2 more Hot Wheels for our conversions for Gaslands. Oh, no way, no way. It's a team of reporters. For those of you who may remember, these are this pack of old Grenadier models, Future Warriors, and it's a media team. This pack is probably 30 plus years old, and I don't know if I want to open it up and paint them right away, but I know I'm going to have to at some time because they are lead and they will rot if I don't. But thanks, Grim. These are actually very, very cool. I wonder how. Yeah, look at the difference in scale. Look at that.
Yeah, and then there's.
Yeah, they're way bigger than. What do we got here? Okay, this is cool.
It really is.
It's a box of. Turn it around for the light. No, just turn.
Okay, because it was already open and I
Yeah, we will open it. It's not something I'm going to put back on eBay, Grim. Don't you worry about that. He and I were kind of doing a little trade, and this is part of one of the things I'm getting in the bargain. It's a box set of Starship Troopers miniatures from the Starship Troopers miniature game that are based, I believe, on the movie and the cartoon, more so the cartoon, but there is an actual miniatures game. And box contains 8 highly detailed multi-pose mobile infantry troopers complete with the best weapons at the Federation's disposal. It's pretty cool, I always wanted to get into this game.
Very epic.
Starship Troopers was the seminal book that got me into science fiction as a kid. My first day in 7th grade, I went to the library, and that was the very first book I checked out at the library and read it. I actually just reread it about 2 weeks ago in preparation for Bo Paints Minis GURPS game that we're playing in. Hopefully we're going to drag the little guy into it.
If I have time.
But we've already got Bo and Omen Owl and his friend Kevin and Mark from Mark's Genre Mixer. And hopefully we'll get the little guy into it as well. But Grim, thank you so very much. We're going to get you back. Your birthday's coming up. Don't think we forgot. Yeah, you did.
I was never told.
Well, it's okay. We've got all the special.
You can't forget something you were never told.
We've got all the special effects for the birthday wishes.
We don't.
They're right there.
I was going to say we don't have anyone to use them, but
Yeah, well, we just have to get some more balloons. But there you have it, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this. For those of you Archon Studio fans out there, get ready because the new Dungeons and Lasers 4 is coming out, and it's going to have 400 plus miniatures for Dungeons and Dragons and other fantasy games. And we're going to be all over it because that's what we do here. But make sure you check it out. There's already talk on the interwebs about it, and the pictures that are already been released are really, really incredible. And of course, we'll be getting Dungeons and Lasers encounters any week now within the next couple of months. So that's going to be fun. I know he's looking forward to some of the stuff that we're going to get to paint.
I'm looking forward to having time to paint it.
Yeah, I know. The little guy's been really busy, and he's just getting over a cold, if you couldn't tell.
Yes.
He was sick for about a week, and a little more than a week, huh?
I'm still technically sick.
Yeah, thanks for breathing right in my face. But
yes.
So, anything else you want to say before we hit the road?
Thanks for the box. I really like boxes.
And it's a shame you didn't get to open this yesterday, Monday night.
Yes,
well, I was... Did you have to do a lot of marching and stuff?
I was instructing them.
Check this guy out.
I suck at it.
Well,
that is an objective fact, by the way. Don't be like, oh, shut up. It's a fact.
Okay, if you do, you do. Well, you'll get better at it because I know you're not going to give up on it. I'm looking. Which one of these are you going to modify? The station wagon or the monster's car?
I don't know yet.
We'll arm wrestle that, and they'll be in one of our next Gaslands videos, which hopefully we'll do real soon because we haven't seen our good friend Armstrong in over a month.
Yeah.
Over at Mad Eye Miniatures, if you get a chance, go say hi to him.
Mm-hmm.
Go say hi to Bo Paints Minis, and of course, go say hi. Go say hi.
Go say hi.
Yeah, go say hi. Go
what
say
is this,
hi.
Another test stream?
Yeah, test sweep, right. Go say hi to our friend Squirrel Hermit. The guy is a crack up. And until next time, folks, we love you guys. Make sure you do the things, hit the buttons and all that good stuff. And?
No.
No?
Wait, hold up. What was I supposed to say?
Yes.
Yes.
This is where you say goodnight.
Oh, yes.
Good night, folks.
Good morning.
Bye, everybody.
Hello.